Hey, hope you are well. My name is Qasim, and with me today I've got the Apple leather case in the golden brown. So I've had this since launch, and now that it's almost been 6 months, I want to give an update as to how it's patinaed and how it's looking now. See, the beautiful thing about leather is that it patinas. Each leather case or leather shoe, belt, whatever leather product you have, as long as it's genuine, with time it's going to develop character according to how you've handled it. So, for example, I've dropped this case several times and it's got these scuffs and scratches, and this is not going to be any so similar to your case because you might have not dropped it. Where I scuffed this case, you're not going to scuff it the same way. So it really gives your phone a unique look. Because I have a 13 mini in midnight, let's say you have a 13 mini in midnight, it's the same exact phone. But putting this case on it, both of us could have a golden brown case, but how it's going to patina is going to be based on how we handle it. And I've got to say, I love the look that it's developed. So when I initially got this case, I actually sanded down its coating. So that basically helped it to accelerate the patina process. I wanted this to age faster with time. See, generally in the past, I've kept iPhones for multiple years and the leather cases that come along with them for multiple years as well. But with this YouTube channel, having phones being changed all the time, I don't get to enjoy that aspect of seeing a leather case age with time. So that's why I sanded it down, and I love the look that it's developed. It's basically accelerated the process. And what's great is that I actually haven't used this case on a daily basis. I kind of rotate between this one and my Pitaka case for the 13 mini. I like the look of both of them. Sometimes when I want that all black look, I go with the Pitaka one. Other times when I am actually wearing, let's say, brown leather shoes and my brown Apple Watch band and I want everything to match, I go for this. This has a very unique look to it. Some parts of the leather are still that light golden brown color that it originally was, and then other parts you have a really deep dark brown color, kind of like similar to the saddle brown. And I love that, and this look and this color aging is so beautiful. Now, if you're somebody that is buying this case right now, then you can expect it to look like this with time. If you don't actually sand it down, then obviously this particular look and shade is going to take a lot longer than what it did for me because I broke down that coating. What I also did was I sanded down these buttons. So these buttons have this very distressed, aged look all around. So the volume buttons and then the power button. So I also did that, and I actually did a video on how I went about that, but I showed it with the wisteria color of the leather case. So if you are looking to pick up an iPhone and then picking up one of these leather cases and you want to do that for yourself, then I will link that video in the description so that you can do this for yourself. This looks absolutely beautiful, and underneath what I've done is I have a matte black skin on my 13 mini, and the reason I did that is because this brown and black, or when I have the Pitaka case, the black on black looks so good. One of the things I dislike about the 13 mini is the actual midnight color. The fact that it has these blue shades in it, I didn't like that, and so I skinned it, and now when I put the case on, it just looks so much better. So if you are someone that falls in that same category, this is a matte black dbrand skin, which I also did a video on, which I will link down below if you want to check out. But overall, I've been really happy. And in general, what I noticed is that this year, they didn't have as thick of a coating as they did last year. Even my midnight case right here for my 13 Pro, this has aged really well. But see, this being a darker shade, it's not going to age as well. It's just going to get worn out. It's going to have a more distressed look. And the other benefit of leather as it ages is that it gets really, really soft and also really grippy. And one thing I will say is that it's very important how you take care of leather. You want to condition it. I do it in a couple ways. One, you can use leather conditioning wipes, which are both going to clean the leather, but then also condition it. And the other thing I use is I use a damp towel and I just rub it on the entirety of the case, all around the edges, down here, on the back. Then I use a dry side of the towel and I wipe it all clean. And then I just take a little bit of coconut oil and I apply it to the case overall. That's basically just going to moisturize the leather, keep it healthy, so that it can last a much longer time. I also love how it's developed scars over time, because I have dropped this several times. I've got a scar down here. I've got this little piece that's kind of broken off here, and on the back right here by the volume buttons. So I really love the look that this has developed with time. And the lighter the shade that you have, the more it's going to patina with time. And the darker the shade that you have, the less it's going to patina with time. So I really hope that if you are looking at the golden brown leather case, then you can kind of get an idea as to how it's going to look with time. Because I change phones every year, but I don't think there's any need for someone to change a phone every single year. I used to do it, like I said, every 3 years. And having a leather case age with that phone with time, it just looks so good. Like, it's really hard to explain. I love leather products and I love the look of this. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, do give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you do have any questions. And most importantly, take care of yourself, and I will catch you in the next video.